May 18th, 2020 is the targeted date for the country to move into the third phase of reopening the economy, dubbed Increased Incremental Operations. Phase 1 focused on slowing the spread of the virus, 1B saw essential services reopening shop, and Phase 2 allowed for minimal operations for non-essential businesses. The third step will continue until May 31st, 2020, given that apart from adhering to health and safety guidelines, there are no more than 10 new cases in 2 weeks.
Contact tracing app is activated, that we have a 21-day supply of personal protection and equipment on island in the event of the more than 10 persons having contracted COVID. We are in a capacity to be able to sustain ourselves in our health sector. Increased testing, and also making sure that our human health capacity at our hospitals, our respiratory centers, and throughout St. Lucia is at its maximum. What are the triggers to revert? No more than 5 new cases per week, with no established epidemiological link.
Taking into account the psychological impact of COVID-19, Phase 3 will also see the resumption of exercise, non-contact and non-competitive sporting and social activities, including beach gatherings with immediate family members. While schools and learning institutions remain closed, instruction for grades 6 and Form 5 students will continue. National and regional examinations will also be facilitated.
The PE activities as well that allow for groups of students to be together, those activities will not be allowed, and it will only be between a 3 to 4 week period to allow instruction for the 2 critical groups. So the school day will be reduced. Also, the school day will be reduced. The recess period will be limited to allow the children to have their break. The students would also, the school has to ensure that there is running water to allow operation, and the regular infection and disinfection procedures would also have to be in place. The schools were also asked to look in terms of occupational health and safety for the teachers, because we're looking at both the staff and also for the students. Teachers who have reduced immune systems, something would have to be looked at for them.
Prime Minister Alan Shastney says moving from one phase to the other requires changes in behavior and a continuation of health and safety guidelines to reduce transmission.
We have to anticipate that very soon that there will be a rapid test that globally is accepted, that at least can reduce the risk of a person having COVID before they travel. And certainly we must continue with the protocols of taking persons' temperatures, watching persons' behavior, and at the same time making sure that if in fact they show any symptoms, we have the ability to isolate them quickly.
Shortcomings in the preparedness of the health sector will see a reversion to a previous phase. The government is set to make an announcement on the final agreed set of protocols on NTN on Saturday, May 16th at 9 a.m. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.